You've made it back to Ultimate Nerdy, the home of epic crossovers and alternate realities. Get ready, because today's What If story is about to blow your mind. And today's story is a Transformers with Star Wars story for us to enjoy. So let's go. Chapter 3: Unintended Consequences. Cybertron trembled, its surface quaking as if its core wept. Spires toppled in Iacon, and energy surges fried circuits across the wastelands. Ghostly shapes flickered in the ruins, shadows that moved against the wind, whispering of despair. A dark presence pulsed, growing stronger, its malevolence seeping into every Autobot's spark. Gangrial felt it most keenly, a dread that clawed at his core, heavier than the matrix he carried. The Jedi's dying words echoed in his processors, an ancient power unleashed by his actions. In Iacon's archives, he gathered his advisors, Sparklight, Ironclad, and a handful of weary veterans. Dusty databanks revealed a chilling truth: the Dark Spark, a malevolent counterpart to the Matrix of leadership, had been sealed eons ago by the Primes, with aid from ancient Force wielders. Its prison relied on the balance of light and dark, the eternal conflict between Jedi and Sith. "We shattered that balance," Sparklight said, his optics wide. "By destroying them, we freed it." Gangrial's spark sank. His crusade had birthed a nightmare. "How do we stop it?" he demanded. Ironclad scrolled through a data slate. "We need the Force wielders back. It says technology and the Force together." Swallowing pride, Gangrial broadcast a plea across Cybertron. "To all Jedi and Sith, I was wrong. A threat endangers our world. One I caused. Meet me in Iacon. We fight together." Survivors answered. Jedi Master Kale arrived from their stronghold, his blue lightsaber dimmed by caution. A Sith named Vroth, cloaked in shadow, joined warily, his red eyes scanning for betrayal. In Iacon's ruined plaza, Gangrial faced them. "You were right," he admitted to Kale. "I saw only enemies. Help me fix this." Kale nodded, his voice steady. Redemption lies in action, not words. They devised a plan. Autobots would use containment fields to bind the Dark Spark, while Jedi and Sith wielded the Force to weaken it. As they prepared, the ground shook violently, and a rift tore open in the plaza. From it emerged the Dark Spark, a towering, amorphous shadow, its form shifting between jagged metal and writhing tendrils. Red eyes burned within its core, and its voice boomed, a grating chorus of malice. "I am the Dark Spark, forged in the chaos of Cybertron's birth, born from the spark of Primus's shadow," it declared. "The Primes caged me, fearing my dominion. I am control. I am power. Your world will kneel." Gangrial stepped forward, gripping the Matrix. "You'll kneel first." The Alliance attacked. Autobots deployed containment fields, beams of energy lashing at the entity, but its tendrils shattered them, hurling warriors aside. Kyle and Vroth flanked it, their lightsabers slashing, the Force amplifying their strikes. The Dark Spark laughed, its voice a screech of static. "You think your light and dark can bind me? I am beyond your petty balance." It unleashed a shockwave, toppling a spire that nearly crushed Sparklight. Ironclad roared, firing his cannon, but the Dark Spark absorbed the blast, growing larger. "I was forged to rule," it taunted. "Every spark you extinguish feeds me. Your war, your hate, it is mine." Gangrial charged, transforming into his hover tank mode, cannons blazing. The Dark Spark's tendrils lashed out, wrapping his chassis, their touch burning like acid. He reverted to robot form, pain searing his circuits, and swung an energon blade, severing a tendril. It shrieked, retaliating with a blast that sent him skidding across the plaza. Kyle used the Force to lift debris, hurling it at the entity, while Vroth unleashed lightning, his dark power crackling. The Dark Spark countered, its form splitting into smaller shadows that swarmed the Alliance. One pinned Sparklight, its red eyes boring into him. "Join me," it whispered. "Be free." Sparklight screamed, but Gangrial blasted the shadow, freeing him. "Stay strong!" he shouted. The battle raged, The plaza a chaos of light and shadow. Autobots fell, their sparks dimming as the Dark Spark drained them. Kyle staggered, his force shield faltering, while Vroth's attacks grew desperate. Hope waned, but Gangrial felt a pull, a spark within him, not just the Matrix, but something new. The Force, alive in his circuits, stirred by the Jedi and Sith's presence. "You can't win," the Dark Spark hissed, its form coalescing into a colossal figure, its tendrils piercing the sky. "I am Cybertron's destiny. Surrender, and I'll spare your kind." "Never!" Gangrial growled. He clutched the Matrix, its light flaring, and reached for the Force within him. It surged, a fusion of Autobot resolve and mystic energy. He charged, light erupting from his frame, clashing with the Dark Spark's darkness. The plaza shook as their energies collided, a blinding maelstrom. "You dare defy me?" the Dark Spark roared. "I am eternal!" "And I'm stubborn," Gangrial shot back. He poured his spark, the Matrix, and the Force into one final act, enveloping the entity in a radiant cage. It shrieked, its form collapsing, drawn into the Matrix's core. The light consumed Gangrial, his body dissolving into energy. When the glow faded, silence fell. The Dark Spark was gone, sealed within the Matrix. In Gangrial's place stood a new entity, a shimmering figure of light and metal, a guardian born of Autobot and Force. It said nothing, its presence a quiet promise of protection. The Alliance stared, awestruck. Kyle bowed his head. Vroth lowered his lightsaber, and the Autobots knelt. Cybertron was saved, its quakes stilled. A fragile truce formed among Autobots, Jedi, and Sith, united by Gangrial's sacrifice. His legacy was not destruction, but unity, a mystery guardian watching over a healing world.
Thanks for joining us on this journey through the unknown. What if the next twist is even darker? Hit follow and let's find out.